Hello, my name is Thaddeus, and welcome to Pathfinder Adventures, Rise of the Runelords. I have played through the tutorial to get a feel for the game and get my basics up. But for the story mode, I'm going to have you join me. So, we're going to do Rise of the Runelords. Select a party, new. To build your party, tap the Add Character button. You'll be given the opportunity to create a brand new character for your party or add an existing hero not currently used in a campaign. Add Character. Create New. Alright, so in the tutorial we met Maricel and Kira. Maricel is a female elf rogue, and Kira is a female human cleric. So we're going to choose Maricel. We're just gonna keep her with the name Maricel. Nickname must be unique. No. Alright, we're going to go with Nope, not that, sorry. Phaedra. Thadaria. That works. And we're for the other character, Kira. We're gonna go with Carrier. Alright, welcome to the world map. Each location on the map is a different adventure pack. You start off in the perils of the Lost Coast with the scenario Brigandum. Sounds friendly. Each scenario's information is shown on the left, including its villain and their henchmen, as well as the scenario's special rules and completion rewards. When you're ready, select Brigandum and continue. Is this Brigandum? This is Brigandum. Start. Maricel, who's now Phaedra. Sandpoint. Well, I've been in worse places. On the upside, easy money can often be made in these backwater holes. Beware, places like this provide easy prey to those with dark intent. Her eyes look she has dark intent, even though she's a cleric. You there! You look equipped and able. I can't get a supply shipment past the waterfront these days. That brigand... Wow. Jubril Finsky and his thugs are robbing honest folks in the streets. Our incompetent sheriff, immediately think of Borderlands, can't seem to do a thing about it. Assuming that you have the coin, happy to do business with you. If I get to bloody my daggers, all the better. She's my kind of woman. It is Senrei's will that this criminal is prevented from doing more harm. Alright. During this scenario, if a monster's power causes you to recharge one or more of your cards, do so. Then draw the same number of cards you recharged. Jubravinsky. Before you act, recharge 2 cards. Alright, he is a combat monster. Human rogue. His henchmen are the bandit. Bandit human veteran with a combat of 8. The difficulty to defeat is increased by the scenario's adventure deck number. Before you act, recharge a card. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location this henchman came from. Can I not look at the other ones? No. Okay. Alright. You may want to review your character skills, powers, and cards before you choose a location. So view the party. It can be useful to look at your character sheet during the scenario to see what your abilities, traits, and defeats are. So these are the skills I have, my powers, card list, and completion. Alright, these are the different locations that we can go to. The farmhouse. At this location, when an ally would be discarded, it is buried instead. When closing, we summon a random monster to defeat. And when it is permanently closed, there's no effect. The waterfront. At this location, when using a weapon, subtract 1 from each die rolled. After your exploration, you may discard 2 cards and explore again. When closing, summon to defeat a bandit henchman. When permanently closed, on closing, all characters at this location discard a card. May want to do that one first, so our deck doesn't run out. At this location, undefeated monsters and other villains or henchmen are banished. That is good. When closing, succeed at a Wisdom or Survival 6 check, and no effect when it's permanently closed. At this location, you may discard 2 cards to evade an encounter. When closing, succeed a Dexterity or Stealth check. So we're going to send Thaydra probably to this one. And Chilier to this one. Collier. Alright, so first of all, we're going to complete this one first. Send Thaydra to this location. And Collier to this location. So we're going to drag our characters here and go. Oops. Go. And we're going to have Thaydra go first. Sand Point. Beautiful place. Alright, so we're going to explore Skeleton right off the bat. You may use your character power for this check. Tap the power icon below your portrait. Remember, you can tap your portrait to check the character sheet. And boop. Oops. After you may discard a card, blessing, or an ally. Explore again. Boom. Yes. Goodbye, Skeleton. Let's discard the Potion of Glibness. And the Burglar. Excuse me. Marish's Evade power allows you to avoid encountering a Bane for 1 turn. Current roll success is 0, so we're going to discard this to add 1 die to any check, that second ability there. And our roll success is still 0. Great. I forgot it was an intelligence check up there. See where it says Intelligence Arcane 10? So we're going to shuffle that back into the deck. And then, since we're done exploring, we're going to put the end turn and draw to 5. Now, it's Collier's turn. We're going to explore. And we get the skeleton. We have a +2 versus the skeleton, and we start off with an 8 and a 6, or a 8 side and a 6 side. Our roll for success is 79%, so we don't really need to use any weapons, but we could reveal this quarterstaff, just give us a little extra boon. Roll, and the skeleton is dead. Since we defeated it, it's banished and will no longer appear in the scenario. That's this location's specialty. Bandit. This is a henchman. So, before you act, we have to recharge a card, but we're going to try and use the caltrops. What the caltrops do is we can defeat a monster that is 14 or lower And if you banish this card to defeat a monster you encounter whose highest difficulty is 9 or lower, it's an 8. So what we're going to do is banish it. Yes, and the bandit is sent away. Boom. Waterfront. Caltrops. This is nice for Thaydra to have. And we have a give option card up there in the actions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this to give myself an extra bonus roll. We're going to roll here. We got it. Got the Caltrop. So next turn we'll give that to Thaydra. Mercenary. The difficulty to defeat is increased by the scenario's adventure deck number. So that is an 8. So we're going to use the Blessing of the Gods. Discard it. Puts our roll success to 43. And then we're going to reveal this weapon. Definitely give us a boost. Goodbye, mercenary. Oh, no! Alright. Now, we can either discard... So, since we took 2 damage, we either have to discard 2 cards, or, since I have one of these, I can reduce the combat damage dealt by 1, or banish this card to reduce all damage. Since I like the Blessing of the Gods and the dagger, but I don't really need the crowbar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recharge this card, which sends this back into my deck, and I'm going to discard the crowbar. Turn. And I'm going to give Thaydra Caltrops. Why did I not do that? Maybe it's next turn. Okay. Goblin Commando. I could use it right now. Nope. Okay. I'll take the range damage. And then I'm going to recharge this so I don't have to discard anything. And then I'm going to use the Blessing of the Gods and reveal the Quarterstaff. Boom. Dead Goblin. Why did it not give Thaydra the kelp? Okay. Acolyte. At the top of the screen, there's a check drop-down panel. If you tap it, you can choose which skill you would like to roll. Ooh, I did not know this. You may find there are times the default skill is not the best option. Recharge that. Pick up this Acolyte. Nice. Alright, we're going to use this Cure card. We're going to reveal it and choose a character at your location to shuffle a 1d6 or 1d4 plus 1 random cards from his discard pile into the deck. Then discard this card. After playing it, this is really a really good card for Tellier to use because she has a divine skill. So we're going to reveal it, and boom, 3 cards, and then we're going to recharge it. And since she has a really high divine skill, boom. Woo, okay. First time I've ever failed on that. That's disappointing. Alright. Let's see here. Wisdom best one. Now, difficulty to defeat is increased by the scenario's adventure deck number, which is 6. If defeated, I may immediately explore again. If undefeated, examine the location deck until you find a monster, encounter it, subtracting 1 from each die rolled in your checks against it. Banish this card and shuffle the remaining cards into your deck's location. Okay. I'm going to use this because I don't want to deal with all that poop. Alright, explore again. Mercenary. Alright, we're going to use Blessing of the Gods and our quarterstaff for a 50% chance to defeat the mercenary. And we failed. Alright, discard 2 cards. Goodbye quarterstaff and Caltrops. End turn. Mystic Encryption. If defeated, draw 1d4 random new spells. If undefeated, you may banish this barrier. Alright. I don't want to draw any more cards. I only have 8 in my deck here. And it is an intelligence roll, which I'm not that smart. I only got a d4. So we're just going to... Yep. Goodbye. We're going to banish it. Sage. Recharge this card to add a 1d6 to your non-combat intelligent or wisdom check. Discard this card to explore your location. Alright. Alright, wisdom's the best there. Guidance. Alright, we're gonna discard this to add +1 to our roll. Rolly roll roll. Boom. Got him. And then we're going to... Divine Check 4. Yep, we're going to recharge that. Got it. Mercenary. Blessing of the Gods. And a dagger. Mercenary should be dead. Boom. What do these do? Reveal this card. Okay. Bandit. Recharge a card. Hmm. 1d6. If I fail with this weapon, discard this card and re-roll the dice. Alright. Failed. Re-roll. Failed again. Great. And we're almost dead here, folks. Bandit. Recharge. Blessing and the mace. Oh, we should we should be able to get him with a 92% chance. Yeah. And let's definitely close this location out. Recharge that. Blessing of the Gods. And the... Yeah, might as well reveal the mace. Can't be too careful. He dead. Alright. Bring boom. If a monster's power causes you to recharge one or more cards, do so, then draw the same amount of cards. Okay. Alright. I'll discard one. And discard. Banish this card and choose a character at your location. Alright. So we're going to move. If it'll let me. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to end this one here. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.